Not much. Trying to figure why it's saying I can't even get into it. That's interesting. No, I mean this. Well, that might be it. No, there we go. So how are we tackling this? Because this is, well, correct.
Good evening, everybody. It is that time of the evening on Wednesday nights where you will be watching the VSpeed Contender Series, brought to you by Nitro. Racing setups, always powered by Nitro. NEPA Towing and Recovery, FRT Motorsports, and Butt Kicker. All right, so tonight has us just south of Lake Seneca in New York for Watkins Glen. Beautiful track out here now this week. But Doc's done thrown a little curveball in there. They are going to be running the boot. What do you think of that, Cody?
It'll add more entertainment, I have to say that. It's a lot more well, I mean, it's 3 more corners or 4, but at the same time, it's a different layout. So they have to, like, during the week, they have, like, the regular course, and they have to practice on this to get better at the boot. So they had to put extra time in this week.
I gotta agree there. These trucks don't necessarily like to turn those real tight corners. There's a lot of speed carried down into the boot, so that first corner is a little bit of a bear, and then the next corner is pretty tight. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how these guys navigate and get around this course through the boot. But looking at practice so far, they seem to be doing a pretty good job. Now, last week had us a little bit of short track racing. Why is this giving me the wrong date? Yeah, it was Kentucky. Yeah. Why does it say? Oh, yeah, okay. I apologize. I was lost there for a second. I lost the whole entire week. But last week saw us at Kentucky is where it saw us. Man, Cody, I'm getting old and my Alzheimer's is kicking in, buddy. You got to keep me straight.
I was kind of wondering where the short track came from, but at the same time, I wasn't questioning you, and I should have. Right.
So last week, we saw some a little bit of strategy come into play there, but Stephen Massey would come out on top with his first win of the series. Of course, Ryan Lang, he's finished like in the top 3 all the races this year so far. Was second. Mr. Dean Doucette in third, so that rounded out the podium. Mr. Joe Zader put up an impressive run with a 4th place finish. Darren Bruce, another one of the newcomers, and Adam Newton, both real strong so far in the series. As well as Brian Helm, Richard Malagani, Timmy Longwood, and Shane Posey would round out the top 10. So that's a pretty good run for Shane, man.
It was very good.
Now, as it stands right now, after, what is this, race, that was race 3. So we're going into race 4 here. So as it stands right now, let's take a look at the points here. Cody, I keep saying I'm going to buy me a new mouse, and I just never do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Eventually, it'll...
There we go. All right, so heading in to tonight's race, we have Mr. Hunter Kent on top with 114 points. Now, there's a really close battle right there between those top 3 guys. So Mr. Ryan Lang and Stephen Massey are tied for second with 113 points. Darren Bruce a little bit back on points in 4th. Joe Zader in 5th. Russ Bovair in 6th. Doc Stout. Look at Doc in the top 10 in points already so far. Doc's having a strong year. Mr. Dean Doucette in 8th. Mr. Jimmy Babb, iRacing's crew chief, in 9th. And Adam Newton, newcomer, in 10th. So it's definitely good to see some new faces up there. It's definitely going to be different watching these guys go left and right.
It's going to be a lot different, and the new guys are going to probably show us what they got, and maybe they're better than we think. We'll find out tonight.
Well, I know Darren Bruce is right up there with Hunter right now. Hunter Kent's at the top of the board, and Darren Bruce is right there with him, and Adam Newton and Dean Doucette. So those are all newer drivers. We got Jeffrey Price now. He's one of the drivers from across the pond there, so he may have some road race experience that we're not usually seeing. So that may be a dark horse tonight.
I think I'm going to go with the same driver I've been picking.
You gonna pick Adam?
The last few weeks. I think I'm going to take Adam Newton.
I'm going with Ryan Lang tonight, man. I think Ryan's gonna pull it off. Ryan's got a good year going, and he's pretty good on these road race courses. So I think Ryan's going to get her done tonight.
I think he can too. I do believe that Hunter will challenge a lot of people too.
Yeah, I mean, the way these times are looking, we may have us a pretty darn good race on our hands here. I mean, these guys are all then just a few milliseconds of each other here in the top 10. I mean, because don't rule out Doc. Now, Doc's pretty good, pretty fair road racer himself. And if you remember correctly, was it last season at Road Mid-Ohio? He about won the race. He led for a bunch of it.
Yes, we cannot discount Doc there at all.
But yep, so tonight's definitely going to be interesting. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I done kind of taken up a little bit of road racing again myself. Pat D done talked me into running another league that runs on Sunday nights, just like a 45-minute session. So I think we're going to run our first race this Sunday at Sebring, because I like Sebring, so should be interesting. All right, well, while these drivers get some practice in, let's go ahead and give out a little love to our sponsors, Mr. Joe Zader and Nuke Towing. If you ever need any assistance in towing or any kind of recovery efforts up there in the Pennsylvania area, just give Mr. Joe Zader a call. He'll be glad to come out there and get you out of a bind. Well, as it stands right now, we still have Hunter at the top of the board there, but your boy Adams right there with him. I mean, he's just within a blink of an eye. Darren Bruce is right there. Look at Joe Zader. Joe Zader throwing up some time there, too.
Hey, he might impress us tonight as well.
Well, Joe's been running pretty good here lately. I mean, he's, what, fifth in points? What is it? Let me get my points back over here. Yeah, he's fourth in points currently. So that's awesome. I don't know about you, Cody, but man, it's hot down here in Florida.
Yeah, we should not talk about heat waves. We have had no rain in about a few weeks
You can have some of ours.
to almost a month. I would love your rain. I would love the heat to die down.
Are you anywhere near the
Yeah.
fires?
No, that's far away.
Gotcha.
But it hasn't rained so much in another province in Nova Scotia, and they have literally banned people from even going camping, going for ATV rides and trails, everything, because they don't want any chance of a wildfire.
I bet. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's more the humidity that gets you. I don't know what Florida's like, but here it's just the humid. The humidity just gets you.
Oh yeah, humid. It's really humid in Florida. I mean, we're surrounded by water, bro.
Well, then we all have issues.
Yep. All right. Well, got 2 to go. Got enough time to throw a little bit of love to our good friend and buddy Andre Greer. Let's give a shout out to FRT Motorsports. There you have it. As always, we appreciate the support from Mr. Joe Zader and Mr. Andre Greer. Without them, we wouldn't be able to have such a good platform for these drivers to come out and show their talents. Just about another lap, maybe 2. Guys will be finished up with their practice. Have a little short driver's meeting. Sam will read them the do's and don'ts. Now tonight, just like any other road race, there are only local cautions, so no full course cautions. So this should be a relatively trouble-free race tonight. I say that, but I probably just jinxed the whole thing.
Probably.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. They're looking pretty good out there, though. I have to give it to them. They're looking pretty good, so I think they're going to give us a good show. Did you watch any of the Hickory race this weekend, Cody?
I did not. No.
Oh, man. The pro late models had a killer race. The winner and the second place, man, put on a crazy good show. Nice and clean. And then the late model stocks come out there, and they just dirtied up the whole thing. Kevin Harvick's driver tried to go down underneath the white line coming out of turn 4 and got up underneath the guy that had been the strong car all night long, and then they end up wrecking each other in front of the field and tore up like 8 or 10 really good race cars. So yeah, it was a crazy night.
Yeah, Dale Jr.'s podcast they were talking about it sounded really crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. That's one way to put it. Yeah, there was probably some mad people that left that place that night. I know I would have been. Would have been one of my cars that got tore up like that. I'd have been really mad.
Same.
Oh, riding with your boy Adam Newton right now. Watching him take a lap. Randy McCaney in his Ford parts truck. I still like Adam's truck, man. I think that thing looks so cool.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. We had a chance to talk to Adam last week and kind of gave us a little story behind the truck. So it's kind of cool to be able to race something somebody made for you specifically. So. Kind of cycling through the drivers. Mr. Dean Doucette, one of the newer drivers that's been putting on a killer show so far this season. All right, let's ride with Mr. Hunter Kent. Let's see what the magic is here. I don't know if he's just on a throwaway lap or what here. Looks like he may be coming to the green flag now to start his run. All right. Takes the green flag. Down into the first corner nice and good. Good roll through the corner. Up through the S's. So far, so good. Looking good. Good exit. See the entrance into the bus stop here. Nice. Very, very smooth through the bus stop. Now we're going to see him down through the boot. Let's see how he takes the boot here. Around the first corner. Up the hill. That's a sharp corner right there for a big old truck. Back out onto the main track. I think that's going to be our problem spot tonight, Cody. Getting back onto the main track right there. It's kind of a tight turn up onto the track, especially if you get a couple people racing.
Yeah, you don't want to be too wide there.
Let's see where that puts him at. Puts him to the top with a 152. Yeah, Randy McCaney. Second spot there. I think the other drivers are on their throwaway lap right now. It's like Hunter's got another barn burner going on here. Like Like everybody's doing that first lap is almost as a throwaway lap. Keeping them tires nice and cool to get the maximum amount of grip and speed. Hunter Kent at the top of the boards here. Mine should be coming to the, I think his green flag here in a second. Oh. Comes on into the pits. They worried about where they're starting? I don't know. Watch Mr. Ron Thompson here. Ron Thompson making his lap. Back out onto the track from the boot. Ron's gonna take the green flag now. Start his run. Good run through the first corner, up through the S's. On the backstretch here. See how he gets into the bus stop. Clean entry into the bus stop. Nice exit. Get down into the boot. First corner's a little sharp. Next corner is a real sharp one. Do the first one good. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth through the second one. Oh, looks like got a little sideways. Lost a little time there. Don't want to turn on those real tight corners like that. Last corner up the hill. Ready to get back out onto the main race part of the racetrack. Still say that corner right there is going to be our problem child tonight. I ain't hearing much from you, Cody. You trying to learn about this road racing stuff here, man?
I'm just following along. I'm just watching everybody qualify right now. My cat keeps hitting my chair, so just trying to focus.
I got you. My dog was messing with me earlier. I think she wanting some daddy time.
No, it's just when I'm in the chair, he wants attention. So
Right.
that's pretty much what's happening.
The last person on the track is Richard Malagani. So
Turn just when they're in the pits.
As it stands, still Mr. Hunter Kent on the pole. And there you have it. And it looks like Mr. Hunter Kent is going to walk away with the pole tonight. Continue his winning ways here. All right, so drivers meeting time to get everybody lined up, ready to get back out there, do a couple warm-ups, maybe do some last-minute adjustments. Sam will give them the do's and don'ts for the night, and then we'll get ready to go racing. Yeah, Cody, you're gonna have to try it out, man. Try running some of the official stuff this week.
Oh, I'm going to. I just in the trucks I don't enjoy it that much just because they don't handle it great.
Run the B car. Car field where it
Um,
felt pretty good.
B car is probably where it's at. The A car, probably not.
That car should be pretty. Yeah. All right. Of course, this track is home to a bunch of different race cars here. They run IMSA here. They run the Indy cars here. They run all kind of the different types of road cars: GT1, GT3s, Pro Mazdas. In this track in some form or another. Several of like the Lamborghini and Ferrari challenges. Of course, the Cup car, the Xfinity car, and the trucks all run here as well. Now, it is test time, Cody. NASCAR.
It sure is.
Yeah, NASCAR Truck Series. Who do you think's got the fastest lap here?
Huh. Jeff Gordon.
The Truck Series. He's a
Kyle Busch.
He's a current Xfinity Series driver.
Justin Allgaier.
No, in the trucks.
I do not know.
Austin Hill. Austin Hill ran the fastest lap in 2021 at the United Reynolds 176 at the Glen, back when he was driving the Toyota. Now, who do you think has the fastest Xfinity car lap? And you already said his name.
Kyle Busch.
Current Xfinity driver.
Justin Allgaier.
Exactly. My boy himself, Justin Allgaier. That's my favorite driver right there. Justin's all right. He set the fastest lap here in 2023 at the Shriners Children's 200 at the Glen. All right. Who do you think has the fastest Cup car?
I'm going to say Jeff Gordon or Tony Stewart.
Close. It's another retired driver that retired not too long ago.
Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah, Jimmy. Well, I guess he is kind of retired, but he still
Martin
runs.
Truex.
There you go. Martin Truex ran the fastest time here in 2019 at Go Bowling at the Glen.
Well, that was entertaining. If you just seen Ryan Lane's crash, he's on the outside wall.
Oh, wow.
He flew.
Now, of course, all of those times were the short circuit without the boot. It's not the course that these guys are running currently. The course that these guys are running is the original Grand Prix circuit. So, as you can tell, some of these, they get down into the boot. These trucks don't really necessarily like to turn very well. So. Wasn't too bad in practice, but we're gonna see how this plays out when they're side by side. There you go. All right. Red flag is out. We'll get ready to get gridded up here. right, so tonight, like we're running 43 laps. So, and
Should be
then,
interesting.
yep, no cautions. So, no full course cautions, I should say. We should be good to go there. Um, there's some fast people up there, man. It's going to be interesting. Ryan, he's starting fourth, so a little ways up. Got a whole lot of people that are starting in the back that didn't qualify. So,
And for that, I've learned from listening to Doc is you can possibly make it on one fuel stop, but it's highly unlikely, and they might have to do two.
gotcha. So that should definitely throw a monkey wrench in it. All right, and as we roll off tonight, all right, as we roll off tonight, we have Mr. Hunter Kent on the pole. Randy McCaney on the outside. Second row is going to have Adam Newton and Ryan Lang. Third row is going to be Jeffrey Price and Dean Doucette. Be Bernard Persons and Darren Bruce. Fifth row is going to be Joe Zader and Doc Stout. Sixth row is going to be Brian Helm and Ron Thompson. Seventh row is going to be Russ Bovair and Richard Malagani. Eighth row would have been Tim Marlowe and Jordan Martin, but it does look like Tim may have missed the start. The next row would have been Timmy Longwood and Jimmy Babb, but it also looks like Timmy missed the start. Next row is going to be Miss Rachel Hunt and Gary May. Next row is going to be Mr. Phil Gary and Perry Snelson. Next row is going to be Shane Posey and DeMarco Starks. And last but not least, Mr. Doug Chappelle. All right, Chevrolet Pace Trucks taking them down through the boot. Plus, as you get these things started off with a full tank of fuel and cold tires, they tend to push a little bit too. So, going to be interesting to see them get through this first lap.
It will be.
And Randy McCaney, I would not like starting on that outside, because going down there into turn one, man, you can get shoved up into that other part of the track there real easy.
Turn one is the problem, yes.
Still making their way around the boot. Ready to get back up onto the main part of the racetrack. Now, I see Jordan did show up, so I would be safe to bet we will see him up here towards the front by the end of the night. As long as he
should.
Long as he don't tear his truck up, he'll be all right. All right, Chevrolet Pace Truck is off.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, green flag is out, and Mr. Hunter Kent gets a good start here. Able to get up in front of Randy McCaney so he can get that good entrance.
Jordan with the power move.
Yeah, looks like everybody makes it through turn one, so that's a good sign. Ryan Lang making the Trying to make the move on the inside of the 97 truck there. It's Jeffrey Price. Definitely not going to put him in the best scenario. Oh, look at that. Jordan Martin is already halfway through the pack here.
He's been on the move.
I mean, he's literally, he started 16th, and he's already up to 5th or 6th. Wow, that was definitely a power move. Looks like everybody's kind of already gotten kind of single filed out here. Got Mr. Joe Zader here, right back in the 7th, probably going to 9th place, or 7th is what's going to end up being. Scored hasn't quite updated yet.
Near has mine. That's why I haven't really. Yeah, I don't know what's.
Yeah, so Joe's going to be 8th, where he's going to be.
So Jordan's 6th.
7th. Yeah, Jordan's 6th. Joe's 7th here. Got Mr. Dean Doucette behind him. They're starting to put a little bit of space. Bernard Persons behind them, kind of biding his time with Darren Bruce.
Got Doc in 12th.
Okay, we got Brian Helm and Doc here. And behind Doc, you got Richard Malagani. And of course, Russ Bovair. As we all know, Russ just kind of hangs around, and then next thing you know, he's in the front. There's Rachel Hunt behind him and Ron Thompson. Got Phil Gary back here. Got 5 Lug Mafia. Mr. Shane Posey behind him and Gary May.
And Jimmy Babs is in 20th.
Yeah, get Jimmy Babs here. Jimmy's definitely not a road racer. So I'm sure he's just trying to have a good showing and maintain that as many points as he can. And Mr. Doug Chappelle made a couple spots up here. He's up to 22nd. We got Perry Snelson trying to make a move on them. Got Mr. Tim Marlowe back here. And DeMarco Starks. And then Mr. Timmy Longwood. But back up front, got Mr. Hunter Kent done set sail. Picking up right where he done left off. He's got almost a 3-second lead already. Or 2-second lead, I mean.
That's impressive in itself already. Like, there's no one close to him.
Adam Newton's doing pretty well. Got Randy McCaney that started in 2nd, sticking right there with him. And of course, Jordan's up to 4th now with Ryan in 5th.
Jordan will be a contender before this is all said and done.
Yeah, Jordan's going to be tough to beat here. But it's still early in the race. Yeah, anything can happen.
He's almost in third, well, battling for third rate the next lap or so.
Right. Yeah, he's definitely. Randy McKinney's got a mirror full of that black 19. And they're right behind second place Adam Newton, too. So, sure, he's definitely going to put the sights on second as soon as he makes this pass on third.
He lost time a little bit, but he's still going to be up there.
Got the 97 of Jeffrey Price in the pits. Not sure what's wrong with him. He was running up toward the front there. Don't see any damage on his trucks. Not sure what happened.
Richard Malagani, Doc, and Brian Helm are getting very close to having to pass one another here.
You got Darren Bruce and Bernard Persons running right here together. Teammates. And then right behind them, you've got Brian Helm, Doc, and Richard Malagani all running together. Almost throw a blanket over them.
That so far is the closest battle right now.
Meanwhile, out front, you've got Mr. Hunter Kent, but put about 3 seconds on second place Adam Newton. Continuing to pull away. Almost looks like Jordan's kind of stalled a little bit. Oh, I take that back. Now he got around Randy, so now he's got his eyes set on second place here. I don't think it's going to be long before he makes a pass on second. Now we were warned when we had the interview last week that Adam was the road race guy of the Screaming Eagles there, so he's definitely flexing his muscle there, showing that he can turn right and left.
And Jordan's coming right now to battle with him right now.
Yeah, Jordan's letting it hang out. I think Adam's just going to let him go.
Yeah, there's no point in trying to battle with Jordan right now. He's on the move.
Jordan wants that lead.
He was faster than Hunter Kent that last lap.
Oh, yeah. By 3/10.
Yep.
So far, the biggest mover, that's for sure. Started 16th, up to third, and
It
5
didn't even
laps.
take him that long to get up there. Yeah, like
5
you were
laps.
saying. Which is impressive in itself.
Jordan the wheel man. Got Ryan back here. Got his sights set on Randy McKinney here.
Richard's on Doc's bumper right now.
Doc's definitely got a mirror full of that yellow and black truck. And they're right there with Brian Helm as well. Whole group of them all right there running together. 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Jordan certainly, well, Jordan wasn't as fast that lap, but if he keeps applying pressure, Hunter's going to see him in the next probably 10 laps, maybe less.
There's Jordan's last 5 laps. And lap 4 was his fastest lap.
Right.
And there's Hunter's last 5 laps. Of course, lap 2 is the fastest lap of the race. So
Richard just got past Doc and Brian Helm.
definitely able to make that pass. Got Doc right there on Brian Helm getting ready to make a pass.
Darren Bruce is catching Bernard.
Three teammates running right there, 7th, 8th, and 9th. Dean Doucette, Bernard Person, and Darren Bruce. Still up front, Mr. Hunter Kent got a little over a 2-second lead over second place, Mr. Jordan Martin, and about 5.5 seconds on third place, Adam Newton.
Jordan's going to reel him in.
Yeah, Jordan had the fastest lap the last time around by 0.6 of a second. We'll see what this lap does with clean air. Yeah, Hunter picked it up a little bit and actually had a little bit faster lap than Jordan that time. I don't know if Jordan slipped or whatever, but Hunter's put a huge gap on him. Almost 9 seconds. I take that back, almost 5 seconds.
Well, there goes what I was saying. He was going to catch him within 10 laps.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Jordan here.
I'm just going to rewind it and watch.
If he had maybe had a bad corner or something. It doesn't look like Adam caught him that much, or whatever it was. This must have been a quickie. Still got this whole group right here together. Richard Malagani's got all those teammates he's going to have to try to get around up here. Doc was able to get around Brian Helm. That moves him up into 12th place.
He was going into turn 1 and got really loose and almost spun it and kept it back on the track.
Gotcha. Mr. Russ back here, just quietly biding his time. Ron Thompson back here running with Russ. Got Rachel behind them. There's a good ways back to Phil Gary. Gary May, Shane Posey, Tim Marlowe, Jimmy Bad,
Logwood's in the pits.
Know if he's doing a pit stop or if he's just had enough. Still back out front. Looks like Jordan's done knocked off about a second of that lead that Hunter had, but it's still right at 4 seconds.
Ryan Lane is doing really well too. He's still in 5th.
Yeah, he was catching Randy there for a minute and then kind of leveled out a little bit, so like he's trying to reel him back in now.
And Joe Zader is in 6th place.
I'm telling you, man, Joe's been tough this year. Of course, that's the series sponsor. Mr. Joe Zader from NEPA Towing and Recovery. Right behind him, we have Dean Doucette. Richard's catching him. Richard was able to get around Bernard Persons. Like Darren Bruce has done slipped back, and Doc's done got up into the top 10 now.
Impressive run for Doc.
Yeah, Doc's getting ready to go into ninth. He's going to take over that ninth spot here shortly.
I think Ryan just moved up if I check, because
Yep,
Ryan's in.
Yep, Ryan finally made the move on
He's in 4th.
yeah, on Randy, so now he's up to 4th.
Doc's past Bedard.
Look at Doc go, man. Now, the one person I don't see tonight is Stephen Massey, and that's going to really hurt them points.
Ron Thompson's going to start catching Russ here soon.
Yeah, Russ, still a little faster, about a tenth and a half faster than it right now. But the battle right now is Rich Malagani and Dean Doucette. Rich is all over the back bumper of Dean. Ooh, took a peek down into the boot here. Doc's catching them too. Doc's
Doc's
rolling,
gonna have
man.
something to say before this is done.
Yeah, Doc's on a roll, man. Doc's making us old guys look good, boy.
He's still trying to take a peek.
Yeah, Richie keeps showing him the nose here. He's like, hey, man, I'm a little faster than you. Yeah, as these guys are fighting it out, old Doc's just creeping his way right on up there. Richard better make that move here soon, or Doc's going to be there.
He's letting them by.
Yep. That's smart racing right there. Especially on a road course. Somebody's faster than you, just let them go. Better to let them go and live to make another lap than force the issue and get wrecked.
Exactly. We got Randy hanging close to Ryan. Dean Doucette's doing pretty good tonight. He's an 8th.
Yeah, Ryan definitely hasn't been able to pull away from Randy here since he's made that pass. So I'm assuming that Randy probably made a mistake that allowed Ryan to get around him. But able to stay right there with him. But still out front, we got Mr. Hunter Kent. And it looks like he's starting to put a little bit of distance between him and Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan may have used up a lot more tires when he almost spun, so that might be what's causing it.
Yeah, I mean, since this thing is set up for these guys to have to make a fuel stop here, it doesn't really do you any good to stop early because tires don't make that much of a difference. So Hunter will run this out until he runs it dry.
There's a battle with Bernard and Darren happening.
Definitely Darren Bruce all over the back bumper of Bernard Persons here. Then got Brian Helm and Russ right behind them. Like Brian went little wide there in turn 1, overshot the corner a little bit, allowed Russ to get right on by. Up through the S's and down to the boot.
Doc just went around Dean Doucette.
Look at Doc on a roll, man. Doc is flying. That's going to put him up into the A spot. I like it. Dean's staying right there with him, but Doc just steady putting a little gap.
Richard's starting to get closer to Joe Zader, but not close enough yet.
They're running really similar lap times. Probably going to take him a little longer to catch him. Got Doc trying to reel him in now, too. Doc's starting to put a little bit of distance between him and Doucette, but Dean is trying to come back. Doc nice and smooth through the first corner there. Hunter Kent, man, he is just stretching it out. He's up to over 6 seconds lead now. Starting to get into some lap traffic. First truck he's going to get to here is DeMarco Starks. And it don't even look like he's driving it hard. He's just being nice and smooth.
That's what I've noticed as well.
Yeah, that's one of my problems, is I think I drive it too hard into the corner and don't let the car do the work. I try to force it sometimes, and so that kind of gets me in trouble sometimes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do the same thing.
Hunter's definitely making it look easy tonight, that's for sure.
Doc just pitted.
Got
Ryan pitted.
Adam Newton, he's just kind of running it right here by himself, kind of all on his own. The good distance between him and Jordan and him and Randy.
Now, if they pit at lap 15, that's an interesting strategy, don't you think?
Yes, so what they're doing is they're pitting as soon as they were able to, and hoping that by being out on the track longer, it's going to help them out.
It's a very interesting strategy. I wish them luck at this, because Hunter Kent is just dominating.
Well, again, it's like we've talked in the past. You can't do the same thing as everybody else. So you already know, with Hunter having such a large lead, he's going to run it dry. So you're going to have to do something different than him if you're going to have any kind of possible chance to catch him. So why not pit as soon as you can? You know there's not going to be any cautions. You know, the only thing you're going to have is just local cautions, but no full track cautions. So you know the race is going to be continuous. So why not, you know, once you get a lap past when you can make it, go ahead and stop and make your run, because tires are not really making that big of a difference. All right, we got Adam Newton coming in now as well.
So they'll still have to stop possibly one more time. Oh, we got a battle with Shane and Doug Chappelle and Perry. Oh, not so much Perry. He just pulled away.
So we got Perry, Shane, and Doug. It's like we got Hunter Kent that's just continuing to lay down consistent laps. I mean, you figure, I mean, we're 16 laps in, and his fastest lap is 152, and he's still running 154s. So there's not any kind of huge fall off on the tires. So strategy's the only thing you really got to go on, and hoping that it works. But yeah, Hunter with the lead he's got, he would be crazy not to run it dry. It's coming up on some more lap traffic here. Coming up on Jimmy Babb.
Jimmy will let him by.
Oh, yeah. They pull on over and let him by.
I wonder if you want to bring in Hunter Kent just for a small little chat.
Yeah, not on a road course. I'm gonna let him work.
I don't think would be distracted at all.
Yeah, I also don't want to be the reason why he loses the lead either. So I'm sure he'll at least, at the worst, have a podium. So we'll talk to him when he gets up in the booth after the race. Still, I haven't seen really anybody off track. I haven't seen any issues. So far, everybody's been doing pretty well. Hunter's up to almost a 10-second lead. Just continues to put the gap out there.
And what I said earlier, we weren't getting any storms. One's happening now because my power is flickering, and that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right.
Brian must have pitted because he's back to 13. 12. Oh, yeah. He pitted a couple laps ago.
Earlier.
Yeah. So he's another one on that strategy, hoping that long run is going to help him catch up a little bit here. Him and Adam both. Now it looks like him and Adam kept that distance there that they had prior to going into the pits. Maybe this will help Brian catch up a little bit. He was able to come in, make a couple adjustments, and maybe help him catch up a little bit to Adam. Brian Helm goes around Brian Helm there. Up through the S's.
Catching Perry right now. I wonder how many cars he's going to put a lap down before the end of this night.
That's right now. There's only a couple down, so but if he continues on this pace he's on, he's definitely going to get a few more. Let's take a ride with Hunter Kent. Cockpit view. All right. Past the start-finish line and into the first corner here. Lets these guys on newer tires kind of go around them. Up through the S's. Around Tim Marlowe. Down to the bus stop. Nice clean entry into the bus stop. Good exit. Makes his way down to the boot. Nice and smooth on the throttle. Downshift. Down to the kink. Back up the hill. Nice and smooth on the throttle. And back out onto the main part of the track. Nice and clean. Sawing the wheel back and forth to get out of that nice tight corner. Final turn. All right. That's what it's like to take a lap at 155 around Watkins Glen with our leader, Mr. Hunter Kent. All right, so after 20 laps, we have Hunter Kent in the lead, Jordan Martin in second, Randy McCaney in third, Richard Malagani in fourth, Joe Zader in fifth, Dean Doucette in sixth, Aaron Bruce in seventh, Bernard Persons in eighth, Russ Bovair in ninth, and Adam Newton round out the top 10. Now from Hunter down to Russ, which is first through ninth, none of those guys have pit yet.
No. I think they're trying to make it on one stop.
Yeah, first person that has stopped is Adam Newton, which he just got up into the A spot around Russ. And then Ryan Lang's right behind him. And then Doc is the other one that's already pitted that's been running in the top 10. There we have it, Mr. Hunter Kent, our current leader, has about a 10-second lead on second place Jordan Martin. He is definitely putting on a clinic tonight. That is something I didn't expect. I mean, Hunter's a great little driver. I just didn't know that he was this good on a road course, so I would assume that he's put in a whole lot of time trying to make this work.
It's been a pretty good race so far, like you were saying. Got
Yeah. Of course,
Doc in 13th and
yeah. Mr. Jordan here. And Randy McCaney. Now, Randy started second, so he's still up in that top 3, putting on a good show tonight. Of course, Richard Malagani. He's been driving like a crazy man coming up through the field.
yeah, he's one to watch as well because when he's on his game on a road course, he's usually not one to give up on. He's just amazing at what he.
Yeah, he started 14th and he's up to 4th, so definitely got a good run going. Of course, Mr. Joe Zader been in the top 10 all night long. Another good, strong run for Joe. Another one of those guys making us old guys look good. And Mr. Dean Doucette, another one, been in the top 10 all night long. Another good run for the Screaming Eagles guys. Teammate Adam Newton right behind him. Of course, Adam's been up in the top 3 majority of the night. And then behind him, teammate Darren Bruce. All 3 of those Screaming Eagle guys. Ryan Lang's behind them, but Ryan's chose to go ahead and I take that back. Ryan Lang's right behind them. He's already pitted. But it looks like got a bunch of takers on pit road here. Got Richard, McCaney, Zader, Helm, Doucette, Darren Bruce, Russ. Got a whole group of them. Now, yeah, still Hunter Kent out front, just laying them down with that 10-second lead. I'll take that back. Does look, yeah. Almost, yes, like 8-second lead. Looks like George's caught up a little bit. I'm assuming that Hunter's probably just putting in some time now. Maybe halfway for him. I don't know. I don't even know how many laps these trucks can get here with on the boot. Did you hear any of those guys talk about fuel mileage? Oh, Cody's not here. I'm sitting here talking to myself. His power must have went out. So I'll be by myself for a little while. Cody will be back in a minute here. We are halfway. So at halfway, we have Mr. Hunter Kent still out front with a commanding lead over second place Jordan Martin, about 7 seconds back. Got Mr. Adam Newton about 10 seconds back in third. Ryan Lang's in fourth, about 15 seconds back. And Randy McCaney just coming out of the pit, so I'm not sure where he's going to fall out there. So that should move Doc into fifth spot. Doc putting on a killer show tonight, man. Ron Thompson making his pit stop. Rachel in. Like Bernard Persons in. And now the guess is, when is Hunter going to come in? Like Jordan's done cut the lead down to about 6 seconds now. Jordan's definitely coming. Yeah, Jordan is definitely knocking them down out there, so. Jordan's still running 153s out there, which is pretty darn good. It's about 0.6 of a second faster than Hunter that last lap. So he is coming. And I say that, and it looks like Adam Newton was able to get around him, but of course Adam's on new tires. So I would say that Hunter probably, before that before the 19 and the 2 get any closer, I would definitely probably consider pitting here shortly if I was Hunter. Figure the first 23 laps, because there's only 20 left, first 23 laps, he was the fastest truck in the field other than the 19. If he stops and makes that pit stop now, it's going to definitely put the 19 and the 2 in front of him. So he's going to have to get back around them. And it's going to be mainly the 2 truck. Because the 2's already stopped and can make it to the end. Oh, I take that back. They've already pitted. Look at me. I totally missed the fact that they pitted. They were able to pit and actually keep the lead. Maybe Hunter's just maintaining his gap. But that gap's back up to over 10 seconds now. That's what happens when I don't have Cody with me. I miss little stuff, so. But it looks like everybody's pitted now. There's 3 people that are on a different strategy that have been out longer by about 6 laps, which is Adam, Ryan, and Doc. So with 19 to go, we have Mr. Hunter Kent out front, Jordan Martin in second, Adam Newton in third, Ryan Lang in fourth, and Doc Stout in fifth. Since these guys are playing nice, we're going to go ahead and give a little shout out to the sponsors once again. We don't get a whole lot of chances to do it twice in a broadcast, so let's go ahead and give that shout out to Mr. Joe Zader and NEPA Towing. Little side-by-side action. There you go, Mr. Joe Zader, with 4 convenient locations in the Pennsylvania area. Look him up if you're in need. So Jordan Martin is coming like a crazy man. Jordan's done cut that lead down almost by half. So that lead is evaporating quick. You got Adam Newton right there with him as well. Adam's definitely going to end up with another good finish tonight. Oh. Jordan gets a little high there and allows Adam to get around him, which just evaporates that lead that or that time that Jordan was making up on the leader. Now, while these guys are racing each other, Ryan Lang's catching. Ryan gets around Bill Gary there. Lap car. Of course, right behind him is Doc. Doc's still running that strong race tonight in 5th spot. Back out front, Hunter just continues to keep that gap at about 6 seconds. Managing his gap very well. Nice and smooth, on and off the throttle. Jordan and Adam are still kind of going at it here. Hanging on to each other. Throw a blanket over them. I'm trying to get back around him. Showing them the nose a little there. Now breaking through the bus stop here. There, Adam holding his own, able to get through there nice and clean. Down through the boot here. Jordan makes a dive bomb into the boot. Able to make the pass and make it stick. That was a pretty good textbook pass there. Looks really good. Hunter better be careful because they're coming. Back down to less than 5 second lead. Ryan Lang staying right in that 12-second range. $15 to go. $15 to go. We still have Mr. Hunter Kent out with a commanding 6-second lead. Mr. Adam Newton and Jordan Martin in second. Mr. Adam Newton in third. Ryan Lang in fourth, and Mr. Doc Stout rounds out the top 5. All right, let's go ahead and throw a little more love out to Mr. Andre Greer and FRT Motorsports with side-by-side action. There you have it. Hopefully Mr. Greer will have a little time this season to come visit. All right, so while we were away with the commercial break, like Jordan was able to put a little bit of distance between him and Adam. But I think Hunter answered with that, with picking it up a little bit too and putting a little distance between him and that 19. Hunter just been smooth all night long. I don't even think I've seen him slide the back end any. Like Mr. Russ up to 11th here. Getting around Gary May, one of the lap trucks. All right, let's see if we can do a rundown before we get to 10 to go here. Currently, we have Mr. Hunter Kent leading. Pretty commanding the lead, about 7 seconds. Second, please, Mr. Jordan Martin. Third place, Mr. Adam Newton. Fourth spot, we have Ryan Lang coming down pit road, which will relegate fourth. Like Randy McHaney will pick up that spot. Richard Malagani behind him. Mr. Darren Bruce behind him. Teammate Dean Doucette behind him. Mr. Jeffrey Price is where did Jeffrey go? Jeffrey Price in 9th. Got 10th, Mr. Russ Bovair. Eleventh, Mr. Doc Stout. 12th, you have Mr. Joe Zader. 13th, we have Ron Thompson. 14th, Mr. Bernard Persons. 15th, Miss Rachel Hunt. 16th, Mr. Phil Gary. 17th, we have Mr. Perry Snelson. 18th, Mr. Tim Marlowe. 19th, Mr. Gary May. 20th, Mr. Jimmy Babb. 21st, DeMarco Starks. 22nd, Mr. Brian Helm. 23rd is Doug Chappelle, which is off the track. 24th is Shane Posey, which is off the track. And 25th is Mr. Timmy Longwood, which is off the track. Meanwhile, out front, we still have Mr. Hunter Kent with the commanding lead over second place, Jordan Martin, about 6 seconds back. So far, been a great race. I only think we've had maybe one wreck. I think Doug Chappelle maybe had a little bit of a mishap. But other than that, everything else has been kind of smooth sailing. Like Timmy Longwood passed Perry Snelson and then kind of overdrove the corner a little bit. And Perry was able to get right back by. We still have teammates up here. Adam Newton, Darren Bruce, and Dean Doucette all running right here together. Well, Adam's got a little bit of lead on these two. But it has been the Hunter Kent show tonight. Other than cycling through the pit stops, he has led every lap. Cody was definitely right. Like Ryan was on that two-stop strategy because he had stopped again, but he's back up to ninth spot. Now Adam stopped at the same time. I'm not sure if he's going to have to stop one more time or not. Oh, no, Adam actually already stopped. Take that back. And then Ryan, he must have come in the lap behind Ryan. Ryan's kind of making his way back up through the field here to try to make up that time. And eighth, trying to get around seventh. Like he's going to be able to make that pass. His eyes set on seventh now. So Jordan Martin has definitely cut into that lead now. Jordan's back down to about 4 seconds now. I don't know if Hunter's just backed it down a little bit and just kind of keeping pace, or if Jordan is just turned it up. He was almost a second and a half faster that last lap than Hunter was. So he is definitely eating in that lead. If he continues to run laps like that, he will be there at the end, the battle for the win. This is a shameless plug for one of the painters in the iRacing community, Cosman from Splash and Go Graphics. You can see that on the left rear bumper of the 52 truck there. Cosman's painted all of my paints for years now. He's been doing Hunters as well. Does great work. Hunter's coming up on 14th spot here to put him a lap down. All right, so there's Hunter's last 5 laps, from 31 to 35. There's Jordan's, and there's a comparison of both. And as you can see, one lap he's faster, one lap he's slower. One lap he's faster, one lap he's slower. But tonight has just been the all Hunter Kent show. Coming back with 6 to go. Hunter has just been smooth as glass tonight. Everybody's actually ran a great race tonight. Like I said, I don't really think anybody's had that many problems. There's been a couple off the track, which is not hard to do here, that doesn't really do any damage. I don't see any trucks on pit road that have damage. So very good showing for these guys and lady. Especially on a track that's different than official races. So this will tell you the kind of time these guys put into this, because running the boot is definitely not something you normally do with a NASCAR type ride. So whether it's the truck, the B car, or the A car. Jordan just can't seem to catch up. Seems like every time he catches up, he loses it. We're getting ready to have a race, a 4th and 5th here. Looks like Richard Malagani's done caught Adam Newton, or it might have been vice versa. I think Adam got around Richard. Yeah, Adam got around Richard here. So he's trying to get back up to his top 3 where he was at. So Adam will have his sights set on that 9 truck up ahead of him there. Rich is going to try to make that pass again. Definitely not letting Adam have it. All right. 5 to go. 5 to go. And with 5 to go, we have Hunter Kent leading the way with a pretty substantial lead over second place Jordan Martin, and Randy McCaney in 3rd. Now, while these two are racing here, looks like Ryan Lang's catching up. He's done got back up into the 6th spot after his pit stop. And now Adam's going to peel off and make his stop. Knew he couldn't make it to the end there. So that's going to allow Ryan Lang to pick up that spot with 5 to go. Ryan letting it all hang out here. Trying to get his way back up into the top 3. Well, Hunter's definitely going to max out his points tonight. A pole, leading the most laps, and possibly a win. Even Massey not here is definitely going to hurt his points. So that's going to help Ryan Lang. Ryan's going to have a good run tonight. Got Dean Doucette and Jeffrey Price fighting it out here. Ooh. Jeffrey definitely slid back up there in front of Doc, and that almost was a bad deal there. Got into it a little too hard coming off that corner. Our leader, Hunter Kent, making his way around some lap traffic. Lapped up to the 12th spot. 12th spot will be the next one down, which is Mr. Joe Zader. Compare these lap times one more time to see where we're at. Looks like those last 5 laps from 36 to 40, Hunter was able to definitely pad that lead. Doc back here in 7th. Almost got himself back up into the top 5. Still an amazing run for him. You got Ryan pretty much caught Richard Malagani now. So these guys are going to be duking it out here shortly. Go. Ryan looks like Brian's going to make the pass there. Rachel just pulls over and let him go. And up into the 4th spot for Mr. Ryan Lang. So with 2 laps to go, does Ryan Lang have enough time to catch Randy McCaney? Get that podium finish. Not sure he's going to quite have enough time. Randy's got a little bit of about a 5-second lead on him there, so it's going to be tough to make that up. Got our leader, Mr. Hunter Kent, able to get around 12th spot of Joe Zader there. Making his way through the boot, coming to the white flag. With the road race talent in this field, I have to say it's very impressive the run that Hunter's definitely put together tonight. And there it is. The white flag is out. One more lap for Mr. Hunter Kent. Makes his way through the first corner and up through the S's. All right, down the short chute and into the bus stop. Nice and clean through the bus stop. On his way down to the boot. into the first corner of the boot. Makes it through nice and smooth into the kink, up the hill. Still continuing to pad that lead. Right, back out on the main track. Last time through the boot. Once again, nice and smooth. Here we go. And out of the final corner tonight is going to be Mr. Hunter Kent with a nice commanding lead. Looks like he may be out of fuel. I don't know. He was shaking it side to side, but what an amazing run for that young man. He's tried so hard to get wins, and after he got that first one, now the next ones are seeming to come pretty simple. We have Mr. Jordan Martin in second, and Mr. Randy McCaney is going to round out the top three. All right, let's see if we can get everybody up here in the booth. Get ready to see what these guys have to say about tonight. All right, so tonight we'll start out with third place finisher, Mr. Randy McCaney. Pretty good run for you, Ben. Start up front and run pretty much in the top 5 all night long.
Thank you, but I finished 4th. Ryan got me at the end.
Oh, did he? Oh, I was watching.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. So let me go grab him then. But anyway, it's a
Yes.
great run. At least you got you up into the booth. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
good job by Ryan getting me at the end.
Yeah, he was coming pretty quick. He was on that 2-stop rule or a 2-stop strategy. So I think that kind of caught some people off guard there.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, good run, man.
Thank you.
Mr. Ryan Lang. I'm going to start calling you Last Minute Lang.
Yeah, I got lucky there. I was wondering if Randy was going to make it on fuel or not. It's like, well, the doc's been telling me he keeps running her out and with two corners to go, so I might get lucky here, and sure enough, that's what happened.
I didn't even see it because I had the camera on Hunter coming across the line. I didn't even realize that you'd even got around him, so I'd actually pulled him into the booth.
Ah. Yeah, no, we had a good little battle there for the last lap trying to hunt him down.
Yeah, I wondered who was going to run the 2-stop strategy versus the 1-stop strategy. So I figured you guys.
I'll be honest, I didn't know.
Yeah, I figured y'all were going to do something different than what Hunter did. So it definitely had to be
Doc
something.
kept saying he could barely get 20, 21 laps. He just didn't think he could stretch it and get the extra 2 laps out of it. I don't know what gear ratio those guys are running, but I had the 389 in my car. I just figured I'd cut it in thirds, 14.
Right. Well, you were my pick tonight. I knew you were going to be tough here, man. So, but you definitely made me look good because you came through the pack like a wild man.
I just kind of maintained. Jordan did a good job coming through the pack.
Oh my God,
And Hunter, man, he was bad fast again.
Yeah, I've always known Hunter to be a circle track. I never knew him to be a road racer, but damn, he definitely made it look easy tonight. That's for sure.
Yep, yes, sir.
All right, well, good deal. Any shout-outs?
No, not tonight. Nobody listens.
Nobody listens. All right, buddy. Have a good one, man.
Thanks.
Yep. My brother from another mother.
Hello.
Man, that power move you made at the beginning of the race scared me, man. You went from like 16th to 6th. I was like, man, look at that boy. I looked up and I was like, where the hell did he come from?
Oh, you know, man. You know. I gotta show off a little bit for the for these oval guys, man. You know, Hunter did a great job though. He was the one that I knew that was gonna give me a run for my money and have me problems, but and we had a safe field at a little bit that started the second run, and I saved more fuel faster than him, so I was able to close in the gap, but I burnt it off too fast. I had to back it off, so I just basically managed at the end, and I knew I wasn't catching him there.
Right.
So I just managed. But yeah, that power move at the beginning, man, I just took advantage of everybody being too easy in the brake zone. I knew I could get so many cars down at turn 1, and then knowing I got the throttle control that I need and stuff to be able to power up through the up past the rest of the guys, you know. Just yeah, I made it look I had fun with it. I definitely had fun, and if I had better track position, I probably would have had a better run with Hunter. And if I stopped having this goddamn update pop on my screen like 6 times during the race, I would have been way better. That's why I kept half losing it on the track in certain parts of the track because of that update. So it definitely screwed me multiple times. But overall, the Stu finished within 7 seconds of Hunter and only had 3 laps of practice. I will take it.
Not bad, especially with the boot. These darn trucks don't like to make that freaking kink turn, man.
Oh yeah, and I don't really race stock roll cars. So to be able to perform at the level that I did, and be able to and did it and drove to the field and finished this close to him, I would take it.
Good deal, man. All right, buddy. Any shout outs you want to give?
Oh, like normal, Nitro Racing, Johnny for the setup. You in the broadcast, and thank Doc for, you know, like always, once again for putting it on. I know the first 3 races has been really rough for me, so a good 4th race finally can turn some things around and hopefully gain points from here on out, and you know, try to get myself back in the hunt for the championship. But we'll see what happens. I still got a lot of races left. Just got to get into my consistent mode and do what I do best.
That's it, man. All right, brother. We'll see you next week, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, go to not winning anything to now you got 2.
Yeah, man.
That was impressive, man. I never known you to be a road course guy, and you just definitely proved me wrong tonight.
Oh, come on now. You've seen me race road courses. You know I love them.
Not like the oval though. I mean, I have to be honest. I didn't think that you were going to spank them that bad. That was pretty darn impressive, man.
Who'd you pick?
I picked Ryan.
I gotcha.
Yeah, reason I picked Ryan is I've road raced with him, and I picked Ryan before I even knew Jordan was here, because I figured if Jordan was here, it would have been between Ryan or Jordan and you. Those were the 3, and then I knew Adam had some experience. I hadn't really never seen him race the road race stuff. So I had kind of called you 3 guys out at the beginning. So I can't pick you every week, man. I can't show favorites all the time, you know.
No, I feel that.
But man, that was a pretty impressive run, man.
So
were you running out of gas at the end there?
Yeah, so at the start of the race, I looked down and 43 laps, and sitting on the grid, I think it was 21.7 or 21.8 was what was going to get it. So I knew if I could make it past lap 21, coming to 22, I could come in the pits with like 0.2 gallons left, 0.3 gallons left. And so I was like, I have to make it to that distance. And then when I came out of the pits, my dummy self, when I pulled in, as soon as the jack dropped, my truck was in neutral, so I lost 5 seconds in the pits. I had a 10-second lead, and I lost 5 seconds.
I wonder what happened. I was like, darn, when you came back out, I was like, man, he should, still have at least an 8-second lead, and it was close. I was like, man, what the heck happened here? So.
Yeah, and I started paying attention more closer and closer to fuel, but I mean, I knew the numbers. I did the numbers before the race. You'd have 21.5 to make it, and And I'm not gonna lie, those first about 3 or 4 laps out of the pits, I was clutching it down the front stretch, clutching it down the back stretch, and clutching it into some of the longer corners just to make sure I had enough. And when I crossed the line, I had 0.4 gallons, and as I'm sitting here at the start finish line after I did the burnouts, I had 0.1. So I'm basically out of fuel.
Right. Yeah, and of course Adam and Ryan, they tried the two-stop, strategy. I mean, but of course they couldn't do the same thing that you were doing. They had to try to do something else because they really weren't gonna get to where they needed to be to try to gain anything on you.
Yeah, it's once somebody gets out front. I kind of learned that from some of the officials this week. Once somebody gets out front, they can kind of dictate the way the race goes and
Right.
how you have to pit and this and that. And you're just playing catch up. And I didn't know if it was before this race. I didn't know if it was going to be a one stopper or two stopper. And
Well,
I did the right crew chief thing this week. I did the math and I.
Still there? You kind of roboting a little bit. I lose you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, it's definitely different running the boot. I think that's what kind of threw people a curveball a little bit. So. But anyway,
I think it's fun though. It gives you a different experience out there, and you got to run a different track than what these trucks normally run. So it's a lot of fun.
I always told Doc I don't think they should run the same race that the officials are running, because that way it doesn't give anybody a chance to, to have some kind of leg up on setups or whatever. So it makes them work on an actual setup for it. But yeah, that's why I don't make the decision. Where are we at next week, man? Do you know?
I don't know actually.
Daytona.
I should know, but I don't know.
Daytona's coming up pretty soon. Let's see. What do we have? Where are we? Are at Atlanta. Nope, I take that back. Richmond.
Oh, that should be fun.
Richmond's the next race. So it's Richmond, Milwaukee, Darlington. Yeah, Richmond, Milwaukee, Darlington, and Atlanta. So, yeah, that ought to be that'll be a good race. I like Richmond. It's fun. That's right up.
Should be a lot of fun.
Right up your alley.
That's that type of track. It's that type of track that's just I think we talked about it a couple weeks. It's just consistency, and you got to get into a rhythm, and you got to get into a flow. And you got to keep those rear tires on it there, so that should be a fun event.
Good deal. All right, any shout-outs?
Yeah, first off, big shout-out to Doc and everybody over at VSpeed and all the sponsors that put this league on and make it possible. It's a phenomenal place to race, and all you guys are really cool. And I enjoy just hanging out and racing and having fun. Big shout-out to Team Conti. Without them, I just hold the wheel and go straight. So without them, none of this would probably be possible. And then Southern Roots Production that you see on the truck just about every week, my YouTube channel. If you guys enjoy the outdoors, the hunting industry, anything to do with hunting, go check it out. We film a lot of hunts and do a lot of cool videos and stuff like that. So go check us out on YouTube, Southern Roots Productions. And I guess we'll see you next week at Richmond.
All right, good deal. Well, there you have it. Tonight's winner, Mr. Hunter Kent from Watkins Glen and Burnt Rubber Media. We shall see